G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Carrion. So this is a new release game by Phobia Games and published by Devolver Digital. We are not going to do a full playthrough of this. I'm just going to play maybe 10 or 20 minutes of this and just have a little bit of fun with it. I just want to signal boost it a bit because this has become my favourite little time waster to do whenever I find myself with a free 5 minutes. Now, it's described as a reverse horror game. It's not. This is a puzzle platformer with horror elements, really. We're just going to start up a quick new game. And we're going to smash our way out of this little container so we can finally get out. All the alarms are going to start sounding. And here we are, our little red tentacled Eldritch horror with a green eye and a very overactive jaw. Now the controls are really easy. It's just mouse cursor to where you want to do and left click to move around. Grabbing stuff, you just reach out with the right click, and then around the outside you will eventually unlock 4 new abilities. Not sure how everybody knows that I'm there. And we'll go down this tunnel. The controls are really fluid. Now we can grab and toss stuff within the environment. Go. And our first victim. Sitting on the toilet. Now we've got a couple of options here. I can open up the doors. And I can open up that door and come through and get him. I can pull that grate down and grab him, but it's far more fun to go... If you remember Aliens vs. Predator back in the day, if you were ever the guy who liked to play the Xenomorph and actually stalk the Colonial Marines from inside of the vents, you're probably going to like this. That was me, for the record. Alright, so we've got a guy at the computer here. And we have this guy here wandering around. Ah, damn it, they saw me. I don't think I'm quite... Ooh! Ooh! Don't get ahead of yourself there. Now we've got a whole bunch here. This is part of the thing. The enemies in this game, for the record, are not difficult. None of them are difficult. Even once they start getting guns later on, they're really easy to take out. The challenge is working out how many creative ways you can come to killing them. Like, and I can't aim for crap at the moment. There we go. We killed him with a chair. I didn't want to eat his body. Oh, let's see if we can grab the TV here. We get that one. Ah, we can't quite reach out. We just grab this one here and toss him over against the wall. And if Pixel Gore bothers you, oh, he was still alive. Nice. Yeah, you may have a little bit of a problem with this. Cool, let's go through the door. So, the core of the game is really just a puzzle platformer, as I said at the start. It's a matter of working your way around the environment, trying to work out how to escape this facility. Now, there is no map for you to remember your way around, no map to show you the way around. You need to remember your path as you progress through. And remember, there are sections inside of the map that you will not be able to access until later on when you get access to more powerful abilities. So you will have to remember where some of those are to backtrack to them. You don't have to backtrack to all of them, but some of the abilities you can unlock are quite fun. Alright, so that has just created a save point. So now we can go through the opening here, and this tunnel will lead us to a new section of the map. Alright, so we have now breached the research ward. Now we've got a couple of things. We can go to the right here, we can go to the left. This is going to leave us really with nowhere to go. all the doors are sealed off, so we've got to go off to the right. Movement is fluid. The pixel art here is kind of gorgeous, to be honest. As strange as that says, you know, looking at something that should be in some kind of Japanese kinky anime. Right, that opens that door, and that vent will take us back up to the room we were in before that was sealed off, so we got to go down. Now, the arrows, these are one-directional pipes, so this is an exit point for something. Alright, so what we've got here is something that we need an ability to open up. We're going to switch down here we need to get to, but our tentacles are just not quite long enough to get the job done. We need some other ability, because we can't go through this grate. So we need to go, smash all the lights as we go through too, which is good. We need to go and find ourselves a new ability. Create another save point here. And this will allow us to move through to a new section of the map. Now, the more we eat, the bigger we get, and we'll start expanding how many hits we can take. Our health bar is just up here at the top. The bigger we get, the slower we move, and the larger we are, the changes the abilities we get access to. Our default ability, which is to growl, always stays the same. We always have that ability, and that growl can be used as an echolocator in order to find yourself or find your way around. Find points that you need to infest in order to create save points and to unlock the door. You can see here the door is divided into 3 pieces. There are 3 save points around here that we have to infest. Once we do that, this door will open up and allow us to progress through to a new area. And we've got somebody here with a gun, so we can have a bit of fun with him. Come on. What was that? You heard a noise. Come on. What was the noise? Oh, I said shut the door. And I took a hit, so I've lost 1 on my health bar. I didn't mean to actually open the door fully there. That's what I was going for. So yeah, the enemies aren't difficult. It's more of a case of finding creative ways to actually kill them. And, well, trying to set up trick shots as well, to be perfectly honest. You can infest this point, it's going to actually burrow a hole through so we can progress on the map. Some of them will do this, but not all of them. And the first tentacles go through for door 1. Once we infest 3, the door will unlock. We should actually probably save here as well. And we have another one. Now, let's go down the vent. It's the only place we'll get rid of the grate. Alright, so that's one way. We can only go up. Oh. He didn't see us. Got him. And where did my legs go? I know I had yummy legs down here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Alright. So again, we need an ability to be able to go through here, so we've just got to keep progressing through the vents. another point we can infest. That's 2 of 2. I'm just going to get the third one. And we have a new ability we can get. Alright, shoot a cobweb trap to trap your victims and interact with objects. So this is the one where you can go up here and pressing E. Most of this you're playing one-handed as well, so you can have a beer or a coffee or whatever you want going in the other hand as you're playing through. It's all fine. You only need to touch the keyboard for special abilities every now and again. And this is going to stick us back up into the waterway we were in before. So we can go up and around. We can get that door. Now this won't kill people, this ability. But you can use it to have a little fun with them. Also, growling will cause everybody to panic. Don't notice. Ah, what? Ripped off. That should have taken him out. Oh. Then the growl over here. And I reach in and grab that light. You would think you would learn not to stand under there, right? Okay, not the most elegant kills, I know, but that wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. Alright, from here, we'll come down and eat you later. I do love to throw the door at this trick. That opens up the door at the top of the shaft to be able to get back. And the one down here, which leads to the last point we have to take over in order to be able to access the next area. Oh yeah, here we go. We can use the left shift. As I said, the growls, little vibrations. These show you the locations of the different areas that you can make into hives. Put that out of the way. Alright, and that should open up the last door. So now we can access and breach the next area. Now we do have a door over here, but this will lead into an area that's blocked off by these wooden walls, and we need another ability before we can open these up. So there will be a certain amount of back travel. So the cool part about this, it's very well designed, it's very fluid to play, it is very fun. The downside of all this is, unfortunately, it only takes about 6 hours to complete the entirety of the game. And that's assuming you do the backtracking to unlock all of the abilities. In addition to that, the map is unchanging. It's not a randomized map. It's all handcrafted. Now, this does make the design really well, and it makes the puzzles fun to go through. But this is a game that was crying out for some kind of automatically generated map, or at the very least some modding tool, so players or users could actually create some user maps in order to be able to play it. So as it stands right now, the replayability is there, but I don't know for how long. It's a hell of a lot of fun to go through and just work out exactly how many creative ways you can go through. This is what I was looking for. How many creative ways you can go through and kill all the enemies and take out the rooms, and how quickly you can get through. And there's multiple ways that you can do it, but in the end you are taking out the same enemies in the same areas. Now the game's broken up by 4 of these sections that tell a little bit of the backstory, without actually telling you a bit of the backstory. So you're actually taking over a human here, and it does run significantly slower, and the puzzles in this section are less than inspired, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't mind the area, the idea itself. It's just a bit slow. So more antediluvian moss. Now, pull that, it'll open up the door. Now the 2 people following you around do actually serve a purpose. I think this is the section, you'll see it up ahead. Yep, here. So we've got a bit of a wall, we plant C4, except we're not the ones who plant the C4, we've got to wait for them to do it. And this is slow. As I said, this could be, I think could have been a bit better designed, although then again, maybe, I say that, but it's probably slow intentionally because playing as the monster can be so fast. And that's all there is to it. And each time you complete one of these, you see a little bit more of what happened. I'm not going to say any more than that. There is a little bit of a story here, although it's pretty light on, but it's something that's worth discovering for yourself. Alright, so nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, but we can go up here, and through we go. Alright, so that opens up this door. Now we can backtrack into the areas we were in before and see whether or not we can unlock anything. Sorry about that, just a rather inconvenient interrupt just there, so had to cut a little section out. Alright, so we're back to here, so now we can get that door, which will allow us to create a new tunnel through to a new area. Right, so now we're in the uranium mines. Exactly the kind of place you want an Eldritch horror to be in. Panicking a little there. You saw nothing. Come on, come over here. Come on. Come and check on your friend. Ah, oh, damn it. I was hoping they'd take the other one out. Come on. You can obviously do this a hell of a lot faster if you want. I just like hanging in the vents and pulling stuff out. It just brings out my inner xenomorph. Break that light. We'll break that light too, because we can. Alright, again, we need the ability to smash down these wooden walls before we can get through to that section, so we go and find that one now. Go this way. Yep. And do a bit of a quick save there. Well, that was a disappointingly weak throw. Come on. Oh. Damn it. Didn't make it. Alright, so this means we have another ability through here, but to get to that ability, we actually need a couple that we won't get until later. One will allow us to go through these poles while they're submerged, the other to smash through these walls. So there will be another ability down here that we'll have to be able to get, but we're going to have to get a few new abilities before we get to that point. Now, you don't have to kill everyone. You can leave them behind if you want and keep going on. I'm just enjoying taking them all out. So there's our second point. One more to go and we've unlocked the next area. Alright, and now we run into some slightly more powerful enemies. These guys we can't really eat. As best as I can tell, they're cyborgs. They've also got assault rifles, so they do a hell of a lot more damage. But we can kill them. That's not a problem, we just can't eat them. Oh, no, I want that. Ah, damn it. Ow. And I messed that up horribly. And only got away with 1 point of health. So that kills it. But we can't eat them. There we go. Okay, so now we've got to go find a bunch of people to eat in order to get our health back up. But first, we have a new ability to get. Ah, get inside. Alright, so this is the ability that allows us to break through walls. And with that, we have unlocked the new area. And we've also got access to a much larger health pool now. So now, we're also bigger. Now, this breakthrough walls is on the same key as the web lockdown that we were using before to open up switches and to pin people to the floor. While we're at this size, we cannot use that ability. However, we can find bodies of water that we can drop off half of our biomass inside of that will give us those abilities back. So we've got to pick what size we want to be and what abilities we want access to at any given time, and sometimes we need to sacrifice some in order to be able to, you know, get past certain points in the game. This can be used straight up as an attack as well, for the record. As I said, the enemies aren't difficult, it's just there's so many different ways you can kill them. Gonna come down the ladder. Not. Oof, that's good, I heard. I haven't got any reason to kill them yet. I might need them for health later. Actually, you know what? No, I probably won't. Hi! Why can't I grab the door? Sometimes the context can be a little bit funny. Damn it, I've only got two. And yes, you can just sit here and growl just to scare the shit out of them before you walk. And you know what? I think that's just about enough. I think this gets the point across. So this is only the very early area. As I said, there's about 6 hours of gameplay here. Replayability comes down to how much you enjoy finding creative ways of taking out the different parts of the levels. My biggest hope, actually I think, maybe, no, we can't drop off biomass in this point. My biggest hope is that Devolver and Phobia Games will actually add in a level editor or some kind of map generator in order to allow new areas to play, or constantly adds new maps to it, because this is a lot of fun to play through. It's the kind of thing. I have got a coffee over here at the moment. You can play most of the game one-handed, just triggering off your abilities with a press every now and again, and you can sit back and relax and have a bit of fun with it. So anyways, this is Carrion. Hope you guys enjoyed. You should probably check it out. Until next time, take care.